everybody, how's it going? Blue Edge here. I'm actually going to try using the microphone on my Apple earbuds for this video because the sound quality on my phone with the live proof and everything just doesn't really sound the greatest. So I'm going to try using this and see how it sounds. I'm going to go a little more in depth today on the issues I have been having with my taillights. As you guys probably know, I have the Raxiom sequentials. And I've been having so many issues after trying to do LEDs that it honestly is pissing me off. I had contacted American Muscle a while back. I explained my issue, and they sent me new taillights. The little harness, they said that they went through and they completely redid their sequential kit, and they now come with the resistors for the LEDs, which is what I was told by the, like one of the representatives in customer service. I was told that the new sequential harnesses come with the resistors. Well, so I had got them in the mail, and they do not have resistors in them. You know, I was told by customer service that they did. So I put them in, I put my LEDs in, and one of the things I noticed is that the way that the taillight harness is designed, the contacts for the bulbs don't make full contact. So I plugged them in and half my bulbs didn't work. Well, so I pulled them out, I kind of, bent the contacts back a little bit, and then they were working. Well, I actually told you in my last video, which I'll leave a link to in the description, I kind of gave my review. Well, I actually still have the flasher relay here, and it's still doing that grinding thing that I had mentioned in my previous video. So later on, I'll plug it in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I had mentioned that every time I hit the brakes and turn on my turn signal, that my odometer flashes. Well, it still does that, but only when all the bulbs are lighting up, and still only some of the bulbs are lighting up. I mean, I know they all work, but it's just that they aren't making full contact. So, some of my bulbs will be on part of the time, and then the next day they won't be on, and then the next day they will. So, it's just really pissing me off. And, I mean, at least I don't have the resistors that are melting into my taillights anymore. But still, I mean, I'm just having way too many issues. At some point, I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to put in my regular incandescent bulbs. Because, I mean, it's really getting to be more trouble than it's worth. If you guys are having this issue, leave it in the comments, too. I mean, I don't know if this is just me, and I'm just really dumb and apparently don't know how to work these things. But, I mean, I was told by customer service the taillight harness now comes with the resistors, but there are no resistors. I don't know how this is supposed to work, because, when I had ordered an additional turn signal flasher, which is how I have the one here, I mean, it worked initially, and then the next day I turned on my car, turned on my turn signal, and it did the grinding thing. I don't know what is causing this and how people are getting them to work, but I mean, the harness is supposed to have the resistors, and, the LED flasher is supposed to work with LEDs. I don't know how the hell to get this stuff to work. It's just getting to be really ridiculous how, it's supposed to just, plug in, no modification required, and then it works. And, all these people are talking about how they're getting it to work, but then I'm sitting here, fucking all my shit up, and I don't know. I mean, I hope that since I don't see any resistors, that my incandescents are going to be able to work. But, yeah, we'll see what happens when the time comes. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to demo for you what it is I'm talking about with the turn signal. So this is my turn signal normally, like the factory one. Alright, now I'll plug in the Raxiom one. Alright, so now I have the Raxiom one plugged in, and this is what it does. Yeah, that's not supposed to be happening, and it doesn't make a difference whether or not the car is running or not. That's all it does. It doesn't actually blink at all unless I have the hazards on. And even then, it's not supposed to be going that fast. It's supposed to be more like tick, 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 like that. And yeah, as I said, it doesn't matter whether or not I have the car running or not. It just does that. Yeah, then this is what I was talking about, how some of the bulbs are lighting up and some of them aren't. And it's weird because then like maybe tomorrow this one will be on, but then this one won't be, or something like that. Because when I put these in, all the bulbs were working, and some of them will be off part of the time and then they'll turn on. I don't know, it's just really weird.